Searching for gold.
When checking prescriptions, it takes a
Running out of time to see all your beauty and beyond. So instead I'll sing this song. Time and time again I'll go back to my reality by, even when I close my eyes. Ruthless I know. You might even wonder why I go MIA sometimes. I can't deny. Try to hold on to the things I can't keep. Through my fingers I was losing control. A couple months sat by the sea while the waves fell asleep. What I should've let go. Thought I was my way, but you know that I'm sure. If I spend all my days searching for gold, I would be running out of time to see the beauty. So instead I'll sing this song. Time and time again I'll go back to my reality. Foolish I know, but you always keep a figment of my mind, guiding me back ashore in my darkest days. Try to hold on to the things I can't keep. Through my fingers I was losing control. Took a couple months till you knocked on my door. Sat by the sea while the waves fell asleep. Didn't even know what I should've let go. Thought I knew the way and I thought I should. If I spend all my days searching for.
So, finally today is over. It's been a really hard day actually because I didn't have a lunch break. This is a message to myself really. I used to do shifts where I didn't take an hour's lunch and I did work, so I worked a full 9 hours and I shouldn't really be doing it. It's really tiring me out and I can feel myself being less alert. When checking prescriptions, it takes a lot more energy for me to check prescriptions and I don't know why. Like, I think I forgot to put moisturizer around my eye and it's like feeling like stretching. Anyway, that's something that doesn't really matter that much. And today, so basically what happened was there was an anaphylactic reaction. Yes, because the patient that came in today, they were quite used to the situation. Apparently they get EpiPens on prescription and they have to use it every 2 weeks. Basically, a patient came in with anaphylactic shock. No, not shock, it was an oncoming anaphylactic reaction. So the first thing I did was get the patient into the consultation room, and then I wanted to inject him with adrenaline ampules because adults need 500 micrograms of adrenaline, but there was a decision alongside with a different pharmacist I was working with at the time to use the EpiPen. And because of the urgency, I wanted to do it myself, but the other pharmacist wanted the patient to do it on themselves. And it was, I think the situation was, there was a lot more faff than it should have taken, in my opinion. Anyway, and because of the time it took to deal with the situation, and because when you need to use an EpiPen, you need to call 999 to see if there's any more further advice according to the patient's symptoms and things like that. And the really disappointing and sad fact was an ambulance would come in 5 to 8 hours. That was the most shocking, well, not shocking because it's common to have hours, to have a very long wait, and there was no point for that patient anyway. So I made sure to source another EpiPen for them to take home, and then if they were to have another reaction, they would be able to inject themselves at home or at work. And yes, and then at care homes, there were so many prescriptions to clinical, so many homes. It was a busy week this week, so yeah, I didn't manage to get a lunch break, and I think I got a headache coming through. But yeah, thanks to my team and management, they really supported me through this today. But yeah, guys, if you're a pharmacist or to be a pharmacist in the future, please take a break. You need to take a break. Today it couldn't be helped because there was a couple of homes going out today, so I had to clinical through my break. I was literally eating and checking at the same time. But yeah, it's just something that it shouldn't be done. But you know, reality check of pharmacy workforce in general, the morale isn't the greatest, but your team will stick around and those who work with you will pull you through, and you gotta just work together. People need medicines and this work will not stop. So you know what, I don't even know what I'm saying anymore, but I thought to whap out the camera, my mic, and just record it because this is the reality really. Today I'm really run down, burnt out, my mood is really low. Yeah, so these are some of the bad days really. I can really feel the bags under my eyes though. Ugh. The daylight is getting shorter. I realise when I wake up for work that it gets brighter much slower, should I say, or when you wake up it's a bit dark, so finding it slightly more difficult to wake up each morning compared to summer, which kind of sad because summer, I love summer and the early daylight. I don't have any curtains, so when sun rises I wake up. I'm quite sensitive to light, so I loved waking up early, but now I need to wake up according to the sound of my alarm. It's going to get darker, and then I think end of October, last Sunday of October, we sleep an extra hour, so the time changes as well. But today I just turned the camera on because I just wanted to thank everyone, those who subscribe to my YouTube and just the people that I personally know as well. They've really been supportive, and the new people that I met in the US, I don't know if some of you are watching, but yeah, you've been a real encouragement, and I felt a lot of support from the people that I've met, particularly in California when we went on the retreat. And yeah, it's given me the strength to move back home, to come back home and have a mindset to want to work, to want to develop myself more, and just to be better in my work and personal life. So yeah, I'm just full of gratitude these days. New trainee dispensers at work at the moment, so it's really exciting to bring on more people on the team, whereas compared to before, since me starting my new job, there have been so many people that have moved on, let's say, so it wasn't very encouraging. But having 2 new members of staff being trained up to become a dispenser is really exciting. And now thinking back to when I used to be at university, MPharm is very tailored and conditioned for community pharmacy, probably because I remember my lecturers telling us that 70% will go into community, which I think is true because I'm probably one of them. And
yeah, a lot of the skills I learned was very useful, although a lot of the science I've probably forgotten a lot. Just need to revisit it, but yeah, that bit I do miss because there's a lot of admin work when it comes to community pharmacy when you're actually working, but that's okay because there are lots of opportunities to be on course and alongside working as well, so it's a part-time online I'm doing at the moment, if you don't already know. And yeah, a lot of learning, life learning, and how to deal with emergency situations is something that I've really been knuckling down on, even since university, because I remember that there was a picture on a newspaper, on a news article online of a pharmacist on their knees reading EpiPen product information leaflet, and I swore to myself that I will not be that pharmacist. So from then on, I've really paid attention to the back of the BNF. That's where a lot of the emergency dose of adrenaline, CPR, and in terms of epileptic seizures, what to give and how and when, things like that. And there's also a compulsory element to if you want to provide the flu vaccination every year anyway. So you have to go on the online pharmacist platform, educational platform. Wales has a different one compared to England, I think. It's not CPPE, for us it's TDUSKI, I think that's how you pronounce it, but yeah, we have to go on there and do basic life training and do the refresher every year, so I think that's good. Yeah, I've just been very, very thankful with what I have been doing, what I've been able to do, and the fact that I can think about my future and my career development. But yeah, so I just wanted to say that, and yeah, I need to do my university portfolio thing that I need to do. Yeah, a bit tired. Okay, looking back at the camera, quite greasy. Probably.
Okay, so basically I just finished work. It's a Saturday and I had a lot of people coming in for queries today. And the thing that I think that I appreciate is that people trust me, maybe because of my title as a pharmacist, and they just want to talk to me about some advice that they want. And one girl came in with her mum to the healthcare counter, and they were talking with my staff, with the dispensing staff, and it was about acne, and I think she was kind of bullied in school for it. I took her into the consultation room and looked at her skin, and there's nothing even to make fun of. She literally didn't have any spots. I have more spots than her, to be honest. Mine's covered with foundation at the moment, but honestly a little bit of redness. There was no bumps to be in sight. And what I found out was it was a boy in a class that was making fun of her. She gets spots, particularly when she's on a period. That upset her so much that even just mentioning it, she started crying in front of me. And at her teenage age, I know how difficult it is because I went through it myself, but the fact that it was a boy in a class and she was taking it so seriously, and it was really upsetting her mum as well. Her mum was also welling up in her eyes, which really, really upset me too. And I just tried to encourage her, like, I know it's difficult, but it's mainly because of the hormones, and try not to take it to heart, basically. And I hope and pray that she doesn't value herself like that boy does. So I really wanted to encourage her in terms of, I introduced some brands that I use for skincare and told her or advised her about her skincare routine and stuff like that. So I hope that was of some help and some encouragement to her, and that she could be more bold and more confident when she goes into school, even whilst on her period and even while she has periods. So, but yeah, that's just a diary entry of today. But yeah, I really hope that she feels better soon. There's no reason for her to cry for a invalid comment that boy made. So yeah.